Yo boys, what is going on, and welcome to Bargain Builders, and today we're looking at Argentina. I want to thank you all for your support on this series so far. You've been slapping it, and that is exactly what I liked here. But anyway boys, we're looking at Argentina, who you would think is an amazing squad, but there's a couple of weak points in general Argentina, so that's interesting. I find there's a lot of youth players in Argentina that have got, you know, a couple more years and they could be amazing. But anyway, lads, let me run through the team. I'll take you to the goals and I'll talk a little bit more in depth about it in the goal. So we have CABALLERO, really the only option for an Argentinian keeper, the best option, and there is like literally no one else. So he's in goal for us. Then we have CASCO, the left back, purely there for the 89 pace. He costs 700 coins and CABALLERO was 800, just to let you know. We then have CAMPAGNARO, who was probably the weakest point in the defense with a high attacking work rate, but he is 400 coins. And then we got Rojo for a whopping 3k coins, but my god, he is worth every penny. We then have ZABALETA, 7.2k when I bought him. Remember, the prices might have gone up or down. But he was good. I don't know if he's worth that much, but he's definitely worth like 3 to 5k, I'd say. Moving on to the midfield, lads, we have on the right Perez, who has a nice work rate for runs. He actually sits in the middle of the field, 80 pace, 900 coins, 82 dribbling. Very, very good player. He was just a solid player. He just sat there, he did his job, and it was nice to have someone a little bit more in the middle of the park. Costa, baby, he is a god, the best free kick taker in the game. I'm gonna call it. He is absolutely animalistic. You might be turned off by his pace, but he is in the right place at the right time. 650 coins, an absolute steal. And then next to him, we have Correa, the young lad who is just amazing. He's so young, so much potential. 86 pace, 82 dribbling, 750 coins, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He's got like 3 goals, 3 assists. Just, he was amazing. He really, really was. And for 750 coins, one of the best cams I've used this year. Then we have Lavezzi, only 3,100 coins this year, and he is worth every penny. An absolute stunning player with 5 goals. So he is great. He has lots of dribbling traits, which is so important this year. He is an absolutely amazing player. And his partner on the other wing is Iturbe, who was there pretty much for the pace with 2 goals, 2 assists. He was very much the assisting player because his pace would allow you to just leg it down the wing, cut it back inside. And we all know this year that is broken. Just that little pass back to the edge of the box is always a goal this year. So Iturbe's great for that, and look at the pace. You just got to have someone with that pace. And then, boys, the man up front, someone who everyone told me to get, is Zarate, and he is good. I dabbled with Palacio, I dabbled with a couple of others, but Zarate, with like all the dribbling traits he's got, just makes him so good. 5 goals, 3 assists, 4-star skill moves and weak foot, 82 pace, 83 dribbling, 800 coins. What more can I say, boys? Absolute stunner. So anyway, I'm going to take you into the games, and I'll talk a little bit more about the team. This team cost about 19k as well, guys. So it's slightly more expensive, but it's still in the 22k budget that we're going for. But anyway, boys, I'm going to take you to the games, and I'll see you there. So guys, here we are in the goals. And now I am going to tell you a little bit about Argentina here. And I was actually quite surprised that they weren't amazing. Now, I do think the biggest downfall was quite simply the defense. Now, Rojo and Zabaleta were very good, but CAMPAGNARO, just really the high work rate, he was all over the place, and it made it so hard to defend with. So honestly, I would look out to change maybe CAMPAGNARO. I did have a go with a couple of other people, but really, just even though CAMPAGNARO's even though his work rates were all off, he was just a very solid defender. Like, his stats are great, and you could feel it. His heading was good. It was just his work rate. So there was really no one else I could pick to go in his position. But just a little warning that if you build this squad, you might want to try and find a different centre-back. So that is really the issue with the defence. Now, in the midfield, Costa, like I said, the best free kick taker. Just, he is on a whole damn new level. He was absolutely amazing. And then his partner in crime, which is Correa, was incredible. His pace was ridiculous, and like I think he goes on to possibly score this, but his dribbling, his ball control, like look at that for a goal. An absolutely stunning goal by Correa right there. He was an amazing player, and I would recommend getting him in any team you can fit him in, because I was honestly shocked. I wanted to get him in my career mode, but it was just a crazy, and that is what I mean there. Just that goal there with a turbo, the assisting that he can do is great. Like, that was some pure brilliance right there. He was very much the assisting player, but Correa, he plays a great cam role. Always in the position to feed off your strikers, always in a position to shoot as well. Very good player, very good player. Even though he hasn't got amazing shooting stats, he had a bit of a shot on him. But overall was very, very impressed. And to be honest, I came up against quite a lot of good players, especially because I had such a good team. But here is a Costa free kick. What a beauty. Like, that is an unstoppable free kick right there. So that was amazing. But yeah, we came up against quite a lot of good players, especially because I'm in quite a high division. I don't know the exact one because this is my main account. I'm in quite a few divisions, so you can tell the difference with the players and whatnot. But definitely a decent team, and I'd say it was quite fun as well. Like, Correa, all the pace up front, I'm not even going to lie. All the pace up front made this such a fun team to play with. Lavezzi is just ridiculous. Like, you see so many goals where he's just away. Look at that for a finish right there. Absolutely brilliant. But you see so many goals where Lavezzi is just away, and he is just running, and he is just away and running, and you can't stop him. But we get another free kick. And of course, we know the man who is going to take this. This is going to be Costa. And look, we had a medium range free kick, probably about 30 yards-ish earlier. And this is a really close range one. So can Costa net a 21-yard free kick? Of course he can. Just excellently. So there we go, lads. So yeah, I didn't win all my games with this team, that is for sure. But it was a great team. I mean, Zarate, incredible striker as well. But we're getting up to the end of this. So yeah, I really, guys, I do advise getting this team. It was about 19.5k. Iturbe, Lavezzi, all players I would, not Iturbe, Lavezzi. Okay, this is what I want to say to wrap this kind of up, is the players that I would advise you get in your general FIFA Ultimate Team basis. Like, look at that goal right there. I would recommend picking Zarate, Lavezzi, Correa, and Costa, and Rojo up. If you ever want to build a team, and you're playing in the BPL, I really advise Zarate and Rojo. If you want to play in the League Un, then get Lavezzi and so on and so forth, guys. Those players were all outstanding. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with this goal. I love your faces, Zarate. Just running in. I love your faces, boys, and I'll see you guys next time.